riding in the old check, way below the local speed limit. We don't like go fast, we go kahi. We riding in the ekolu, eha. Slow it down, brother. This ain't the mainland. Ooh, yeah. We riding in the old check, way below the local speed limit. We don't like go fast, we go kahi. Elua, ekolu, eha. This ain't the mainland. Below. Putting up the little grass shack. It's small, but it's just enough. Now we plan la'ao, e kahi, e lua, e kolu, e ha. Ole luxury condos, brother. This ain't the mainland. Putting up the little grass shack. It's small, but it's just enough. Now we plan la'ao, e kahi, e lua, e kolu, e ha. This ain't the mainland. Olelo o Hawai nei, na una o Hawai nei, na mele o Hawaii, Genoa, Gabby, Johnny, Kindi, Kani Kapila o Hawaii, Kapila para, a ole na malini aina. Na olelo o Hawaii nei, na una o Hawaii nei, na mele o Hawaii, Genoa, Gabby, Johnny, Kindi.
Happy birthday, Ellen. Aloha no, and welcome to the Daily Pidgin. My name's Andy Boomatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
And to be part of the Hamajang Gang, just go to the live chat and participate. Participate.
Yeah, you can participate. Plate lunch. That's what you were thinking. Anything close to plate.
There I go again, thinking about food.
And by the way, we want to send out a special happy birthday to Ellen, who just said, "It's my birthday today."
Happy birthday!
Yeah, and mahalo to everyone else in the Hamajang Gang for being here. And there's the birthday girl herself. How's it, Ellen? With your wish catcher. I hope you would make one wish before you blew out your candles. Mad Statter coming in from Seattle. How you, Bobby Tsunami? Mahalo for being here. Boston in the hale in the form of medium 7-Up. There he is right there. Whoo. Oh, by the way, Biles, we have your chair all set up over here. Hold on. See, look at this. Oop, no, not that one. This one right there. Look, we don't have a light on it yet, but we have a mic and a chair for when, you show up. Anyway. Let me get back to where I was right there. How's it? I know you're going to be here soon, right, Miles? Okay. Whoa, look, Twitch and Shout.
Ooh, come
great
on,
name.
baby.
Oceanside, Arizona in the Hale. For anyone new here, we have this tradition where if you mention your old stomping grounds, if you happen to be from Hawaii or visited, and we may have a custom-made music video that features that area. If can, we know more, but we get some, right? Bobby Tsunami knows that. That's how right there. Okay, Mama Sean. Happy birthday, Ellen, and aloha from Arizona. GB saying, how's it to Devin? Namaste, Zen. Aloha, Nani, aloha, Devin. Darlene, Andy, James, Mad Statter, Aware, Keone, GB, Hammer, Jang Gang, aloha. And of course, the Charles K. Avatar that James loves.
The Half-Atar.
So much. The Half-Atar. Ooh, I like that. Oh, you're very welcome, Ellen, and I hope you have a great birthday. And Sam Bittner hopes so too. Look at that. Ooh, hi, Felicia. Hey, I got I think it was a LinkedIn message from your husband, Felicia. Yeah. He just said, "Hi, this is the," and you know what he called himself? This is Front Row Hottie's husband. That's what he said.
If he's telling you something,
There you go.
he's telling you something.
Yeah, well, guess what? It reminds me of the guys who used to bring their wives to Tom Jones. Someone said, "How can you bring your wife to see Tom Jones?"
Yikes.
And the guy told me, he said, "Hey, Tom, pump up the tires. I ride the bike." What a way to put it. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Sam Bittner. Keone Nunes. Aloha, Andy Bumatai, James Mani, and all the Hammer Jang Gang. Rogers Sasaki in the house. Kind of need one background for the guest chair. No, there's no light on it or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so, because I have that light on James, but when we get it over there and you see it framed, it'll be all right. Okay, plus, give us time, bro.
Yeah.
We just went make them. Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch and Shout is from Halava
Oh, from Halava. Halava is close to what that we have
Stadium.
Stadium?
Yeah,
Oh, I have that Stadium Mall video.
Oh.
When's the last time you seen the Stadium Mall Twitch and Shout? Huh?
Ice
Let us know.
Palace days.
Oh yeah, Ice Palace from Stadium Mall. I drive through there. In fact, that's not the best video, but we got them already. Hey, Patrick, what's going on over here? I just got one notice. My friend Keith is watching. Aloha, Keith. Oh, bro, Easterling. Get friends, brother. And they watching. How's that?
Nice.
Yeah, Rick S. That's the Ninth Island Rick S. Aloha, gang. Namaste said. Hey, David, mahalo for asking. You? Oh, I think. And mahalo very much, and thank you, Nui Loa. And thank you, Nui Loa. I love that.
That's that Rep Replinger bit, yeah?
What's that?
That's Rep Replinger, yeah?
Does he? I
Yeah.
never heard that. Oh, maybe. And thank you, Nui Loa. That makes sense. That sounds like rap.
Yeah.
I always think about, imagine rap, 37 years, I'm keeping him. That's good, Felicia. That's good. My wife and I have been together 42 years now.
Wow.
But that we weren't married that whole time. But I'm talking about when we.
When you first saw her and fell in love.
Well, no. It's after that because she said, "Hey." It took me a month to get her to commit. I know. Shit. Well, I'll tell you that story one day. But for me it was instant. But you know what they say about men, the difference between men and women, right? Men are looking for the perfect woman. Women are looking for a good fixer-upper. Hi, Andy. I love Pat. And James and Hammer Jang Gang. All right.
That's why women dominate the home and garden channel. They dominate in the DIY category, the do it yourself. So
Really?
they renovate, and they remodel you and make you into the man that they make you to the man that they're okay with.
He'll pass. That's what they say, like guys, they look at women, oh man, she's mean. Women look at men, I can change him.
Yeah. So I can work with that. Just add a couple more things.
Claudel Schofield. Aloha, no. Oh, no. Yeah, Schofield, that's how you pronounce that, right?
Yeah.
That's spelled a little differently than Schofield Barracks, though, right? You think so?
Is it 2 F's? I don't know. I thought that's how you spelled it.
Could be. Me being the authority on spelling.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, yes. So, no, same. Oh, okay. Oh, it is the same. There we go. Well, thank you for being here. And again, we have brother who said he's from the Halava area.
Yeah.
Right.
Twitch
you know
and
what?
Shout.
I have a neighborhood that goes through. We'll check that out. Twitch and Shout. Okay, but Claudel, Let us know if you, your old stomping grounds. We may have a video that goes through there. Okay, so let's do that. By the way, on this show we editorialize news items, and that is so migrated Hawaiians can kind of, figure out what's going on here lately. So today we'll be talking about the proliferation of e-bikes in Hawaii. Who fixes and keeps the clock in Aloha Tower running like clockwork, right? And how getting out of prison is not that easy. And I'm not talking about breakouts. I'm talking about you were released and now what, right? And I think the word is recidivism. But we'll talk about that, and right, and big changes coming to Waipahu, by the way, right? And there was a devastating fire in Waimalu, and there's an interview with the people. 8 of them were displaced. That's one family, and in Waipahu, that's a small family, right? Right. And then we have an update on those medals that were stolen on the Big Island from the Merry Monarch people. So that's what's coming up. Stay tuned, gang. No, we don't go away for commercials. So let's play the first one. E-bikes in Hawaii.
Electric bikes, also known as e-bikes, continue to gain in popularity here, and with more of them on the road, well, it stands to reason that hospitals are seeing an increase in injuries related to them.
And look at this, and says it's recidivism.
Oh.
What did I say? Recidivism. Yeah. Sorry.
I spoke with a bike shop and medical professional who share tips on how to stay safe.
When it first came out, I just had to have it. I just love it.
Helen Hawai Clark is an avid e-bike rider, and she's not alone. E-bikes are booming. In fact, according to the city, in the past 2 years, the number of e-bikes registered in Honolulu more than quadrupled. This year, e-bike registrations could even surpass regular bikes. Shops like the Bike Factory say they usually sell at least one e-bike a day.
And guess how much they cost, bro?
The thousands, right?
$1,500 to $3,000. Some of them are $5,000. You can get a motorcycle for $5,000, but you can't do what you can on an e-bike.
Yeah.
One goes about like 28 miles per hour.
For all their convenience, Vinoya says riding a motorized bike traveling between 15 to 28 miles per hour can be daunting.
Even though it doesn't feel like it's fast, it is fast in a way, like...
That's fast.
Especially if you're keeping up with traffic.
Kahawai Clark says it makes her uncomfortable seeing e-bikes speeding down the road like that.
I think it's an option, Mad Statter, to register a bike, but I think I don't know, someone correct me, but I think you should, or if you ride it and they stop you, right? But how often do they go, hey, pull over,
Yeah. Sorry, kid.
Yeah.
When I see them. To me, it's dangerous because a lot of times they don't have a helmet, and a lot of times they're doing papa wheelies.
They do papa wheelies. They don't pop a wheelie.
I was going to say, is that like Papa John's?
And it just doesn't look safe to me.
Hawaii Bicycling League Executive Director Travis Council says if people don't follow the rules and don't know how to ride properly, it is dangerous.
Where people that might not know how
Well, Gavin thinks there should be a test,
I agree.
to control those or not understand how much power those have could really find themselves in situations where would be unsafe.
I met with the president of Queens Medical Center who says
guess what he's going to say?
they are seeing an uptick in e-bike related injuries.
We see e-bike
That's why they call him e-bike emergency.
injury a couple of times a month. We expect to continue to see more.
He says the injuries are similar to other bicycle injuries.
Mostly orthopedic injuries, but we can see serious injuries related to head injuries when people fall.
According to Bruno, they just started tracking e-bike and motorized bicycle injuries last year.
Safety is key when riding an e-bike, and wearing a helmet is one of the easiest ways to prevent yourself from getting injured.
Experts say e-bike riders need to take reaction time into consideration in case they have to make a sudden stop. Council says paying attention to their surroundings and being familiar with the bike are also important. And he says,
Ride responsibly, share the road with Aloha.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Hawaii law
agreed.
currently prohibits anyone under the age of 15 from riding an e-bike.
What?
Council tells me the Hawaii Bicycling League is working with lawmakers to better regulate e-bikes, and HPL also offers free workshops, e-bike workshops, that is. For more information, log on to KH12.com.
Wow. And Mad Statter says e-bike versus bicycle, same kind injuries possible. The difference, I think, Mad Statter, is that you have to be somewhat physically fit to get to a speed where you can really destroy your brain.
Also, somebody who can get to, who's physically fit to get to that speed, usually can handle falling down.
Yeah, but someone on an e-bike just goes. And they're at that speed.
Yeah. And when they fall, boom.
Yeah, I know. And look here, Brian Thomas says common sense is also important. That's what we say in motorcycling. Helmets don't make you smarter.
Well, common sense is also important. It's also not common. That's the difficulty there. It's like,
That's the problem with common sense. Not that common, bro.
yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, look, see. Oh, Mad Statter, I hadn't thought about that. Downhill in Seattle, you go fast no matter how in shape you are. Well, every time when I lobbied for years against mandatory helmet laws, right? And the reason I did, before you go off on me, folks, is in Hawaii, 90% of motorcycle riders already choose to wear a helmet. And the cops have enough to do than pull people over and check certification and all that stuff. Okay, number one. And number two, helmets don't make you smarter. But every year there was this lady that would show up whose son, unfortunately, had a fatal accident on a moped going down Wilhelmina Rise.
Oh.
And he was like, boom, and catching air and stuff, right, on a moped. And she said, if he had a helmet, he would be alive today. I said, you know what? Yeah, still. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Brian says, LOL. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about there. How's it, John Stanton? Aloha, Genghis. Ooh, sorry, small kind late. Hey, we was wondering where you was. What? You must have got the call, huh? Hey, somebody called John.
Maybe extra ice cream.
Ooh, from yesterday, I still have the remnants of Ice Cream Wednesday right here. Look at that. I did the dumbest thing. I said, well, instead of a milkshake like James, I did this, but I let him sit there for too long. And it was an issue.
When I leave here, Mililani, to go back home to Pearl City, I do see kids riding the e-bikes.
I saw a kid chasing a chicken at the town center on an e-bike, and he wasn't 15, Garen Barbarian. Yeah.
So did the chicken win?
Well, he kept, and the kid kept yelling, "Why are you crossing the road?"
Because the kid on the e-bike, illegally riding the e-bike, is chasing me.
And if you big like me, you pick up a lot of speed going downhill. That's right.
Oh yeah. I bring it. I bring it when I go downhill.
Yeah. Well, trip and just fall when you're walking. You can hurt yourself bad. So that's why I always wear a helmet. I always have. You know what I mean? The only time I got in so much heat, I put up in so much heat, I was in a parade riding a motorcycle. And I chose not to wear the helmet because, you're doing a parade thing, right? And everybody went, yeah, you're on a motor. I said, Brian, there's cops all the way down the road. We're going 20 miles an hour. You're in a parade. Yeah. The chances are, but still, there's always people. Look, if helmets were required, would he have worn one? Just because it's required doesn't mean everyone wears one. And the trick is, on mopeds and motorcycles, the law was different. For a while.
Yeah. Mopeds didn't have to wear helmets.
Right. And they lumped in any accidents on mopeds with motorcycles. So motorcycle accidents up, but half of them were tourists on mopeds, right?
And if Wilhelmina Drive is just like straight downhill, and you wouldn't want to do that in a car.
Right. And every once in a while it levels off and you have a ramp, basically.
Yeah. So that kid knew what he was doing. He just didn't realize what would happen.
Did not realize it. But but when you're 21, you bulletproof, you're gonna live forever.
Yeah.
Garen Bowman.
Tuck and roll, they say.
So now we're going to go visit the Aloha Tower, but we're going to have a view you rarely see, and that is the inside. You know, that clock, you know, guess what year, just the decade it was built?
The 20s?
Bingo! Hey, good, bro. Check this out.
Herman Allistorfer Sr. is a clock repairman for the Aloha Tower clock, and he's kept time for the state of Hawaii for the past half a century.
Look in the back. Aging well. Bro, I've been fixing that clock for 50 years.
He made time to talk to KITV4's Diana Ko and says a fun and stress-free life is what keeps him aging well.
This is Hawaii's original TikTok. The Aloha Tower clock, built in 1926, greeting millions of travelers and visitors over the decades.
The clock was born the same year I was born, so it's a brother.
96-year-old Herman Allistorfer Sr. maintained it for 50 years. The Kailua resident inherited the job when he bought Windward Jewelers in 1967.
Servicing is monthly, cleaning, checking it out, and then, of course, if the clock stops for one or the other reason, we have to come over and do it.
We need to oil it once a month, basically, and then once every several years, it needs to get overhauled, so degreased, everything cleaned out, and re-oiled.
The responsibility passed from father to son in 2017. Herman Sr. gave the proverbial baton, or oil can, as it were, to Herman Jr. to take over.
Special to me because my dad's been doing it for 50 years, and so as I said, I've done it as a child. I've come with him, so it's part of my childhood and growing up, spending time in here.
Herman Sr. learned watch repair in his native Austria. He lived in India and Argentina and fought in World War II before moving to Hawaii.
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure if the same guy maintains the clocks in the town center Mililani. I'm guessing the ones in Mililani are more electronic. You know, this is all gears.
Yeah. Through whole Denmark, down Germany, 10 weeks, all walking.
Oh my God.
After the war, he had to go home by himself.
In northern Germany, the Canadians took me prison, put me in a prison camp.
Wow.
His family believes his optimism and resilience served him then and now. He's also quite a character. When asked how he stays youthful,
I'm an Austrian.
An Austrian.
Say more. He says it's either that or the ladies.
Well, that proves it.
Yes.
And the ladies? Is that what you said?
Women keep you young.
They are God sent.
He doesn't stress over things, and I think that's probably a big key for him living so long.
You might say time is on his side.
Look at this, though. How trippy is that?
Inside Aloha Clock Tower, Diana Ko, KITV4 Island News.
That's awesome.
No, I'm guessing he climbs the stairs, Bobby. Yeah. Mean, huh?
Yeah, so he's a yodeler, but that's Austria, right? Was it The Sound of Music was in Austria, right? Took place in Austria.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I just think so. I had to go through the
Edelweiss.
yeah. Oh, look at this. Cuckoo clock. Yeah, and he was a cuckoo guy. Hey, Michael Snoopy Wells. Mahalo, Michael. Good to see you again, my brother. And there's Darren Collins, Aloha Boys from Fresno, 1926.
Yeah,
Ooh, what,
yeah.
you didn't Google that or you said that?
They said it in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, namaste, Zenny. Pay attention, yeah?
Yeah, I remember when I was working Robert's Hawaii, and we dropped people off there, and then we went through and looked at the history, and there was a woman there saying her dad was one of the original guys that would dive off the clock, and people on the cruises would throw coins. They would dive off and
The clock?
Yeah, that's what she said.
So you mean, I guess the wharf was closer
That's
then,
what,
right?
when I was looking, I was like, wow, that's a far dive.
Okay, brother could jump.
Well, you all got to pass a certain requirement, because if you don't make it, that was your last jump. But But they throw the coin in, and then they dive and they get it before it's the bottom.
Oh, that was a big one. And I think about it now. It's so demeaning. Here. Yeah. I told you that story about Chris Makepeace when we were shooting Aloha Summer, and we were doing a scene where we were the kids, but the coins didn't read because they were too small. Read meaning they didn't show up on camera. So they got these big honking size ones so that they showed one, and one hit Makepeace in the head, almost took him out.
Wow. They were throwing hubcaps.
Yeah. Here you go, bro. Manhole cover. Come in, brother. Here. Ah!
This is the coin of Ford Motors.
City and county coin. You ready? Woo! Oh, man, I was knocked over my lamp. Okay. There we go. Yeah. In fact, I was looking if I had a video here of, it was, remember that one with, it was Photo Luke and Darlene and Rick S. And didn't that end up at the clock?
Oh, I don't remember.
The Aloha Tower, the clock. I think it did, but I don't remember where it is. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that one commercial I was in, Herbert Tanaka's jumping in saying, you need to get permission to take a professional photo of Aloha Tower. We were shooting our commercial for Toyota Hawaii in front of Aloha Tower, and a union guy came and said, you guys gotta do this. Where's your guys' permit? And there was some mix-up with the permit. So when we shot it, it was maybe 6 of us, but they only did 3 of us with close-ups. So when the commercial finally aired, when they got it all cleared up, they only had close-ups of 3 of us, and the other 3 almost
because had the clock in the back. The clock is union.
Well, I guess to shoot there or to shoot there or something. So it was weird.
It might be a copyrighted image. You know what I mean? Because it's so iconic.
Yeah.
That could be it. Yeah. Yes, was us and Luke. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the if I can find the video, maybe we can show it. Okay, but while I'm looking, let's take a look at this next recidivists leaving prison. Now that I'm pronouncing it correctly, this is about how people leave prison, right? And that's when the trouble starts for them as they try to regain society. It's a tough one. I know because people in my family had trouble with that, But anyway, let's check it out.
Well, in 1 year, an estimated 15,000 people are booked into local jails and prisons throughout Hawaii. KITV4's Aaron Coogan explains it takes a community to support a population that's often overlooked by society.
From 1978 to 2021, out of those years, I was inside for 20. And the other 20, I was out on the street.
Wow. Man, can you imagine?
Incarcerated at the Halawa Correctional Facility. It's a story Charles Milo has heard time and time again. Newly released individuals thrown into the mix of society with nowhere to go, no one to turn to, and few resources to get them back on.
Especially if you get sewing machine leg.
On their feet.
When these guys get out, they have nothing.
Yes.
And if you don't have $30 in your store, if someone hasn't sent you $30 or you haven't worked $30 worth, you won't get an ID.
If they have no identification, it takes us anywhere from 2 to 4 months to get their Social Security cards, get their birth certificates, at least 4 months, basically, before we can get them working.
With Hawaii's in-prison jobs paying as little as 25 cents an hour, it's a reality for many.
Coming out, you have to know where you're going to be staying, if you got a job, what kind of income you're going to have. A lot of guys are hopeful to get out, but then a lot of guys just getting out is so much a hassle that they get more comfortable just being in jail.
Data from a
I knew people like that. Yeah. And they don't know how to act, and they punch a cop.
Yeah.
Because they want to go back. Oh!
2019 Department of Health report revealing recidivism in Hawaii as over 50%.
This prison get Butler.
7%. Local justice reform advocates admitting historically, state services have failed to keep pace with the needs of community reentry.
When they see that people outside don't care, then why should I care?
Still, looking to fill that gap.
We're on the Hill every morning, meeting whoever's coming out.
A number of community organizations stepping up to ensure a brighter future.
We have backpacks that are filled with goodies for them. We have bus passes, cell phones.
We find out what their needs are, and then we try and address those needs by taking them to Waikiki Health, Circa, doing mental health behavior issues, as well as financial SNAP and welfare.
Erin Coogan, KITV4 Island News.
Wow.
That's good. That's cool that they would do that.
Yeah. I remember when I had my cell phone stores, right? This guy came in, he applied for a job, right? And I didn't usually do that, but I said, yeah, I'll so he, and you could see the brother, he was real, the kind and like that. And he goes, and I just like, let you know, bro, I just got out of prison, And I said, okay, so, you think you can do the thing? And he goes, yeah, bro, you know what? You don't care. I said, well, I care, but, you're not the first guy I knew in my life that, came out of prison and has the potential to do well. I thought he was going to cry. But I guess he'd been around.
I was going to say, so many no's or that look that they give them, but as soon as they find out, they've been locked up.
Or I didn't go, what? Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I just went, nah, mine or whatever, bro,
How did it turn out?
He was good. He was good. He got a better job. It was the classic example. You train him, you do all this kind of stuff. He goes, AT&T went offer me more money.
No, but I think what you actually did was show that you trusted him, and he was able to build that trust for the next interview.
Because now he's, I work over at, over here, and I'm doing phones, and they go, that's good.
Yeah.
You gotta break the cycle.
Yeah.
Did he cry? No, he never cried, man. Look, that's the guys get in prison. They don't cry. They do that manly, almost cry.
They do the look up and blink fast.
Yeah, and that guy, Andy.
Mahalo for hiring me at Bumatai Phones.
But you know what, bro? If he would just cry, you'd go, oh, wow, bro. But the guy, when he did a manly almost cry, that's the impact right there.
Yeah. He started doing fake push-ups.
Brother. And just no hug me, okay, bro?
Yeah.
That's all I ask, bull. No hug me, because you was prison, eh?
Well, as long as you don't sneak up behind you, you're good to go.
He was shocked. I didn't blink twice. Oh yeah, I know. Ballet Roots. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play this next one, but didn't we own a halava or something?
Yeah, for Twitch and Shout.
Twitch and Shout. I just playing these things. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play this one, and meanwhile, I'm gonna do this. But this is interesting because it's big changes coming to Waipahu. Ooh. I know. Check this out.
Well, some big changes are in the works for the town of Waipahu, with 2 popular grocery stores scheduled to shut down.
Oh, no.
The changes will bring more affordable housing to the area and also more development around the rail project. Manola Morales tonight with details.
Skyline.
The Don Quixote store in Waipahu opened in 1995 as Daye and was renamed Don Quixote in 2006.
Yeah, they called it Don Quixote
because sadness that we announced.
Come on, stop! Oh God, funny. You know why? When I click off, I lose the control of it.
He's stepping on your setup.
I know, man. It's kind of, okay. We go. I went reverse.
All right, here we go.
I was gonna say, they call him Don Quixote because people that go there, they're hoping they're gonna find what they like. See, the whole timing thing is off. I know.
The moment passed.
2006. The company sent us a statement saying, "It is with great sadness that we announce the closure of our Don Quixote Waipahu location in 2024.
Kevin says, I think before that was Gems. No, it wasn't Gems.
Gems was someplace else.
Yeah, that was the Ward Street, Ward Avenue.
Well, and there was also in Dillingham.
Okay. What did Gems stand for?
A precious rock.
No, it was Government Employees Mercantile.
Really?
Because it was a store just for government employees, and then they opened it to the public. That's how they came up with Jam.
Forgot about Jam. Jam, Gibson,
Gibson, Cornets.
Oh yeah, Cornet, Macaw.
Right, and then Dang's Mercantile in Miley. That was a tiny little store. That's a joke. Only Keone got that one.
Staff members will be offered positions at other locations within the company's brand of stores. It comes at
Keone says, I remember when Don Quixote's building was Jam's. I know.
a time when Times Supermarket in Waipahu, owned by the same company as Don Quixote, could also close.
Well, I think it's a big void because a lot of people, like I said, shop here at Don Quixote, and the Times Supermarket is right in the middle of Waipahu, and a lot of people go and shop there.
At times, the city has approved the landowner, Kamehameha School's Bishop Estate, to build more than 500 units of affordable housing, as well as the senior housing complex.
I don't look like Waipahu.
Says retail will also be part of the development.
There could be potentially a grocer. It will have retail, potentially medical. So uses that support that community, right? To create that sense of place where people can come and celebrate the best of Waipahu.
Samoans and Filipinos, watch out.
That the development
They're
will
pushing
go
you guys
beyond
out.
the site. They're
Knives
actively
will be
stretching
involved.
One block Bauca. Councilmember Augie Tobel, who represents the district, says the development is sorely needed.
We've been hearing a lot of talk about our family members moving away, and hopefully this project will keep them here, get them good paying jobs so that, you know, our families can thrive, live, work, play. Right?
He would make a good comedian.
I don't know. Yeah.
By the way, he will be with us in Renton.
August 19th.
August 19th.
Here in Waipahu.
Powell adds that housing will attract working families in the area.
That's talking about the nurses, our food service, construction, those type of workers of the workforce, which are the community in Waipahu.
It's not clear what will replace Don Quixote. Residents point out that both stores are right next to the Skyline stops, making them prime locations for development. Manolo Morales, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Sounds to me like she's targeting a specific type of people.
Look at this. What size shirt you think Augie T wears? Asking for a friend.
I would have to guess medium. It's medium, but it's for short medium.
Extra medium.
Augie, I love you, Augie. Just joking. Man.
Oh, man. Okay, I think I found a halava thing now. This is as close as I can get for Twitch and Shout, right? Okay. This takes us to the old school neighborhood, right? And this is better than the one I was thinking that takes us to Ice Palace, right? Okay, let's check this out.
A shame, think something new under the sun. You can't take back them things you already done. No. You blame things that you do on somebody else. No. But they all see is you need help. But still you try so hard to cover up your games. You try so hard, hoping that one day something gon' change. You waste all of your time covering up your tracks. Spend all your days running away. You gotta watch your back, and that's the facts. You spend so much of your life scheming and trying to get over. Got you wondering why you come around. All you get is cold shoulder. Yeah. You try so hard to cover up your games. You try
out, twitch and shout. Okay, so hey, Kevin S. I'm trying to find one that that goes through. That goes through Kalani High School, but I can't remember which one it was. I got so many of these. Kalani, right? What does that say?
To Kalani HS.
Okay, hey, we found it. Kevin S. Bro, check this out. Okay, we rarely play two of these in a row, but guess what? For you, Kevin S., since you went Kalani, here we go. This ends up going through Kalani High School.
Oh, Falcons.
Right? Yeah, check this out.
Oh wait, no.
Ooh, there you go, brother. Kalani boy. What? How many? James goes, I bet your brother was watching this going, yeah, I remember right there, I got hijacked for lunch money.
The two Samoans that went to our school and steal my lunch, right there, Kevin S.
How's their music is life? You know the thing, my little brother went to Kalani for a short period of time when he lived with me when I was Wailaiki, right? And now this brother is from Waianae. He said, you know what, Kalani had some scrappers.
Wow.
You know? Like you were saying, I think a lot of people came from, you know.
Because Palolo can usually go Kamuki, but some end up going to Kalani.
Yeah, but he said, he goes, you think, town kids? Nah.
Yeah. Well, I know they were good for soccer, but I know their football wasn't too strong.
Look at this. You learn more from surfing than sitting in school. Oh, about what?
Yeah.
The trick is the subject matter. Ooh, I stopped carrying lunch money. Or you start putting them in your socks. Oh, you wearing shoes and socks. Maybe that's where you put your lunch money.
That's why you got to watch out for the soles that go, wait, search take?
Oh, search take.
Search
For
take.
a long time, I never hear search take. Oh, I thought you was too young for that when they still said it back in your day.
Oh, yeah. All halava kids, that's their phrase was, they borrow quarter. All right, no more. Oh, search take. So why you got to do that for? Just take my word for it.
Here's Devin's answer to search take. No.
Yeah.
Man, that's mean. Search take.
Search take.
Okay, now we're going to go to Waipahu. Oh, you know what? Did we play?
Yeah, that's Kalani.
Oh, yeah, that's the Kalani one. Yeah, okay. We are going to editorialize a video from Waimalu. A Filipino family of 8 lost their house, 2-story. Boom. And this one's kind of sad, so avert your eyes if you're susceptible. Here we go.
A Waimalu family of 8 has lost their home and almost everything inside to a fire.
Emotions were raw today as the family sifted through what's left of their belongings. Eddie Dowd has their plea for help.
The family who lived here tell me they're still in shock. Some of them even living in a van right outside the home. They say they've lost almost everything.
Flames ripped through this 2-floor home around 4 p.m. Tuesday.
Wow.
HFD says the fire wasn't put out until 5:30 p.m. The Kajani family says most of their belongings were destroyed in the fire.
Nothing left. Only my iPad. Nothing else.
They say it started after a family member was cooking on their outside stove and noticed flames coming out of a propane tank.
When I looked at the window, this is my son. Mom, calm down. It's almost explode already. I ran over here. The fire is so high.
HFD says the official cause of the fire is still under investigation. On Wednesday, the landlord showed us the aftermath and the propane tank.
So they were renting. More worse.
He says started the fire. He believes the structure is a total loss. The family says 2 of their 3 cats have been found dead. They are grateful no human lives were lost.
But I'm so happy. I'm thankful to the Lord because nobody hurt my kids.
The family's matriarch, Lucia Kajani, making an emotional plea to the public.
What do you want for your family?
Help.
Wow.
Come on, Annie.
Anything you can help us is thank you so much. Thank you very much.
And you can find the list of all the items the family is asking for on our website. Reporting in Waimalu, Eddie Dowd, Hawaii News Now.
Mahalo, Thomas the Turtle, for the subscription. I didn't want to interrupt a sad moment there, but appreciate it. Mahalo nui loa. You know, when we were growing up in Waianae, when I lived across the street from the high school, our house burnt down.
Oh, wow.
And I remember it distinctly because my dad, right, we never have that much, right? So my dad was feeling, exuberant one day, made some money. Hey, come on, we're all going Tasty Freeze. Oh, big, that's big treats.
French fries.
We all jump in the car, go to, Tasty Freeze across from the Cockroach Palace, right? Oh, we come in home. All of a sudden we see all these fire engines and Me as a joke. Oh, wow, I think our house went burned down. Guess what? Our house burnt down.
The worst joke you ever told.
Oh my! I got there and I went, oh no! And that girl, when she said, "All I have left is my iPad," that was my sister, because the first thing she did was go to her room, right, and look at her clothes. She's a young girl in intermediate school. Oh, my clothes! She touched her clothes. They didn't burn, but the heat cooked them. When she touched them, they went, and they just crumbled. Oh, she cried. And we all knew what that meant, right? Salvation Army for school clothes.
Yeah.
No, house fire is the worst. Everything gone. But what was weird about it, right? I remember, because my room got destroyed and all that. My brother, he wasn't there. He was already in prison, but it was like a cleansing, because I went, we have nothing now. So you start over and you start really assessing what's important in your life. And mine was, my board was outside in the yard.
I guess he was right. You can learn more from surfing. So you didn't go surfing.
I'll get shots, I'll get bored.
Guarantee out here in the ocean, I'm not going to catch fire.
I'm good. I know. Always cook in a Camaro. Yeah, I guess they had an open fire or something, and there was a malfunction with the propane.
Yeah, that's why I always have water or a wet towel nearby when you use propane tanks.
Fire extinguisher. Look under that sink in the bathroom. What do you see?
And it's not attached to the wall. It's ready to go.
It's ready to go. And I have one in the back seat of my truck. One Christmas, I gave fire extinguishers to everybody.
Oh, wow.
And somebody called me, Andy, that fire extinguisher you gave me? We had kitchen fire in Mahalo, bro.
Oh.
I know.
And you lost a few friends, though.
Yeah, I lost a few friends.
I was like, whoa, what is this?
What you trying to tell me? In fact, I remember when, Keone will know these names, when Todd Moore married Susan Kim, right? And they were in their 60s at this time, right? They got married. I gave them a fire extinguisher with, hey, just in case things get out of hand in the honeymoon. And Susan sent me back an email. Andy, we in our 60s. We need a fan. I know, brilliant gift fired. Yeah, I remember. You remember Shirley Hemphill, right? From What's Happening.
Yeah. Big Shirley.
Yeah, and she came here. We became friends and stuff. One year, she gave towels to everybody for Christmas. Real nice towels, just 2 big towels. She said, "You would be surprised how many people went, towels. All the money you making, Shirley, you give me towels." I was like, hey, I was stoked. Who mean that towel? Yeah.
Soft.
Holy crumb. I think fire extinguisher is my new go-to gift. And they have all kinds of sizes, They have small ones for the car. And they get the big ones like under here.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, and people go, I get fire extinguisher. I say, yeah, because you get kitchen fire. I go, don't keep the fire extinguisher in the kitchen. That thing catch fire. Oh, I like to get to the extinguisher, but kind of hot.
You gotta have a bowl of flour, right? If there's a fire in the kitchen, I think like a grease
an electrical fire. But no, they're all rated for different things.
Oh, I was gonna ask you A, B, or C.
Yeah. No, I don't know what it is, but I said it's kitchen fire. So if there's electrical or anything, and car.
Hopefully they know how to use it. You get one local bro, he grabbed the fire extinguisher and just throw him at the fire. Oh, we're right here. Extinguish. Hey, look. The thing not putting out the fire.
Yeah. Oh, this bottle of Hawaiian volcanic water, too small.
It's not putting out the fire, but now my desk is on the ground. All right. So HawaiiVolcanic.com. Go visit our friends. HawaiiVolcanic.com. Be Pono, do what's right. Made with 100% recyclable plastic.
Yep, there you go. And Roger Sasaki says, not flour. It will have an explosion.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I never thought of flour. I have fire extinguishers.
I think there's certain fires that I think you put some kind of powder. I don't know. Is it baking soda or?
some kind of powder. I didn't. Flour, I didn't think would explode.
Maybe they. You know, the funny thing is when that fire, because I saw on my phone.
Yeah.
I got the alert. But remember yesterday I was saying, "Oh, it smells like somebody's barbecuing or there's a fire." I wonder if the smell of that fire in Waimalu came
From
all
Waimalu all the way over here.
Well, the wind travels, yeah.
Or my wife was cooking.
Oh. Nah, when she cooks, it smells good.
Smell good.
Yeah. Sometimes as I'm leaving, I'm saying, good night. Good night.
Good night, hint, hint.
Yeah. No offer? Good night. I brought a Tupperware.
Yeah, flour is a bad idea. Smother the fire with a lid or something. Yeah, like, one of the kids.
Oh. Yeah.
Fire extinguisher, good gift. Yeah, let's all give each other fire extinguishers for Christmas.
Well,
right?
you cannot give to some wines. Some wines, we play with fire.
You could toss them around.
Oh, look, get fire on the oven. No worry, I get him.
I got him. My turn.
Hey, somebody got to play drums.
Last time we had fire at our house, I got big tip.
See, but look, that's why it's Filipino family. They didn't know how to play with the fire.
That's the problem. Look, salt on a grease fire.
Oh.
You got to have plenty salt. Not the guy wants to.
Oh, for some reason, our house has.
And then the guy.
Yeah. Wait. For the fire and for good luck.
For good luck and for chase all the spirits out of the room.
Hey, Tutu's back. Bless this house.
Bless this house. Yes, flour can be explosive. Didn't know, had no idea. Minneapolis was a flour mill town, and there was still a shell of an old flour mill that exploded.
Yeah, see, I did see that. I did see something like that. It was in a silo, like those big silos.
Yeah.
And then what happens is when you light one dust particle, it flashes. But if you have so many, it's
go. Hey, look, Chad Wago. Hey, a toaster caught fire in my office break room, and I grabbed a fire extinguisher, but I didn't know how to use it. It's trying to read the instructions while everyone was panicking.
Let's see.
Yeah, Chad's go, put out the fire. Hold on, I'm on Google. Jeez.
It says here, don't panic. Can you guys be quiet, please?
Yes, please. If your house is burning, first thing you do, go TikTok.
Yeah.
God, funny. Wow, that's funny, Chad. I'm a family pyro chicken. I'm the family pyro chicken.
That's funny. My sister, my oldest sister, that was her thing. Always burn the chicken.
Burn the chicken.
But
wow.
I guess she said, make sure it's not raw. I said, well, I'd rather go to the bathroom than starve eating on the rock or something.
Why you burn the chicken? Because when was alive, chased me all around the yard.
Burn.
Take that.
Burn.
I know. Ooh, I once had a fire in my toaster oven from a grilled cheese. Threw baking soda on it and it worked. Plus was no.
I would say this. If it's those toaster ovens or those toasters that flips up, that's not where you put the grilled cheese, unless it's the oven kind. Then can, but
make it with the door that comes down.
Make it the old-fashioned way. Fry them or prison style. Just get your iron.
Your iron. Yeah. Use your iron.
Give that nice shape on the bread. Make the logo.
The point with the dots from where the steam come out. I can totally see myself reading directions on the fire extinguisher while everyone panics. Guess what? Read the directions now. Before the fire. Because it has that safety. And I don't know, what's so hard? You just grab it, pull the pin like a hand grenade, and then squeeze, and that bugger shoots.
Well, they might go like this, and then they throw it.
Incoming!
Take this fire! Grenade!
Fire in the hole! Pull pin, point, and squeeze trigger. Exactly,
Maybe
GB.
that's what they should do with fire extinguishers. Make them like a grenade. You just
they'll throw them.
And then it goes, "Pah," and it puts out the fire.
Oh, my goodness.
That would be my dream.
In Japan, they eat chicken sashimi, and it's really raw. Nah, that one I would like.
I'll pass.
Well, you know what? If anyone knows how to do it correctly, it would be Japan.
I still pass.
Used to pass.
The texture of it, it's not like fish and chicken that they
Well,
feel different.
somebody's eating it, you know. I just, as long as it's not, clucking, I would give it a shot.
How do I taste? Oh, that's my leg.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. I was at a fight, and now I'm here.
I told you, tell me why you ain't crossed the road, but no.
It's that stupid kid with that e-bike.
With the e-bike. He almost got me. I've had a stove fire due to spilled grease. It's scary, but smother.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that. It's all three Smother brothers.
Oh, the third one, the one that nobody talks about.
Nobody talks about him. He's the one that starts fire. Kevin S. says, easier to read the instructions without all the smoke. Okay, guys, we are at the top of the hour, and wait a minute, we have one more.
Yes.
Update. Update. This is an update, and this is a very short video, so it's perfect. Was it yesterday or the day before that we talked about the metals being stolen?
The day before, I believe.
Day before. If you don't know what I'm talking about, somebody broke in to the Mary Monarch office on the Big Island and stole medallions, metal medallions, 8 of them, and some had kalakaua on them, and they were donated by a family that were very regal. You'll see pictures of them. Anyway, people went, who would steal that? What are you going to do? Guess what? They found the guys. Man, check this out.
First, Big Island police say they've recovered metals and other items stolen from the Mary Monarch Festival office over the weekend. This is breaking news just into our newsroom. Police say officers found the items within another small business in Hilo.
Look at that.
Yesterday when they were responding to a trespassing case. And that include the 8 Mary Monarch medals, numerous electronic devices, and clothing. Police say 2 men were arrested for trespassing, suspectedly squatting at that.
Look, Mina.
The detail.
Oh, that's the one.
Property, but no arrests have been made yet in connection with the Mary Monarch burglary.
So somebody broke in there, stole all those items, and then went in another house, broke in and squatted there.
Yeah.
And when they busted the squatters, they had all the stuff they stole from the Mary Monarch office. Now, I think you can easily assume they aren't the best decision makers.
Oh, yeah. Understatement.
But still, you would think, maybe we should try unload these things. But, we talked about it 2 days ago.
Yeah.
How do you unload them?
Yeah, you can't. It's obvious.
You swap meat. Who's your favorite king?
Oh no, we selling ninja stars, bro. Hawaiian ninja stars, bro.
Hawaiian ninja stars. No, serious, bro. You get attacked. Throw this, bro. Right here. Throw this.
Yeah.
Saved my life many times.
This the original false crack.
David Kalakaua. He was good with this one.
Yeah, because he was king by day, ninja by night, bro.
And he was big, how his dark suit had to be big,
And he when he go out, he wasn't like the Japanese ninja. He's all covered. He only had the malo. That's all.
Malo.
But he dark, so when you go out, he go out like this and he undercover.
Yeah, his ninja outfit was from
Oahu Golf Apparel.
Thank you.
I was pausing. I was like, no way he's talking about my shirt.
I was this close. Oh, man. Okay. I can't stop this. Woo. If you're a good criminal, you have an off-island purchaser ready before you rob it. Shh. Don't give up all your secrets, bro.
Yeah. No wonder you're coming to Hawaii. You get some colonial stuff from Boston to to sell that, Miles.
Hey, look, 43. Oh, and hit the like button. Yeah, if can, you guys, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube especially, join because we're trying to reach 30,000. We're very close. We're a couple. And a lot of the people that watch this show, they aren't subscribed.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything. If can, we're trying to reach as many migrated Hawaiians as we can.
Because we would like to come up and visit you guys and give you guys a live stand-up show with Andy Bumatai and James Mane.
That's right. Did we show the kind?
We didn't show the Kona one yet.
Oh, we did not?
Oh, we actually didn't show either. We just mentioned.
We mentioned that we will be at the Kona Elks Lodge.
July 1st.
Thank you so much. The Daily Pigeon Roadshow. Go to andybumatai.com for your tickets. Would appreciate it. And it's a small room. We're doing one show, so you've been warned, right? And by the way, if you happen to be in Mad Statter's neighborhood, right, then you might want to check us out in Washington at the Carco Theater on August 19th.
2 shows.
That's right. With our friend Augie Tolba and MC Mad Statter. You're pointing on the side. Oh, yeah, look. Hey, that looks good. I was pointing.
She's there right there.
Right? Oh, yeah. Well, I can't get to her because I'm all the way on the other side. I know. Yeah. But again, go to andybumatai.com and then you can spockanize where you bought our tickets. By the way, can I do a shout out for Kimura General Store?
Please, because they don't give us any money.
They don't give us any money, but they're fans of stand-up comedy. So when they do their radio ad for Kimura General Store in Hilo side, they have been including us.
Yep.
And they're in Hilo, which is all the way the other side of the island from Kona. Yep. That's how cool they are. Mahalo, you guys. Really appreciate that.
Cool logo.
Yeah, cool logo. Oh, by the way, here's something we haven't been mentioning lately, and I want to kind of throw it out there, and that is, oh, no, not that one. It's, hold on, this one. Hey. Happy birthday, Melvin Lee, coming up July 23rd. Now, we have nothing to do with this other than we love Melvin.
Yes.
She's turning 80 years old, and she's going to the Hibiscus Ballroom, where she was famously engaged during the, was it the 70s and 80s and stuff? You couldn't get in the room, so packed, but she's going back there for her 80th birthday. We might show face, we'll see.
Same age as my mom.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, your mom looked that good.
Well, let's just move on.
Sorry.
As you were saying, let's move on. Melvin.
Yeah, there we go. Datira, that's right.
The original.
Appreciate it. Melvin. Aloha no. Oh, Melvin, yes, she shows up here and has good fun, and we have some videos of hers. Come back and request Melvin's videos. She sent me some songs exclusive to the Daily Pigeon that I made some music videos from. I think we have 3 of them.
For the Hammer Jang.
For the Hammer Jang Gang exclusively, yeah. She comes here, has such good fun that she gets inspired. And then, Andy, I wrote this song. What you think? What I think? Are you kidding? I know she does look beautiful. Yes, Claudel.